Hello everyone, this is James Davis. I'm doing this assignment for Fundamentals of Digital Media. This will be homework number 6, because homework number 5 was learning some steps, and then this assignment for number 6 will be a video teaching you those tricks that I've learned. I have to show you 8 different techniques. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to open my image. I have this saved in my desktop. Okay. Now, to do this, the subject for this is to use an iconic figure in history who isn't alive, and I chose Nelson Mandela. So, this is picture of him. I drew him with pen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some techniques. Okay. So I have this image on here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to upload another image. I have this vintage background here. So I open that. And that was the wrong thing. Hold on a second. I gotta place embedded. There we are. There we go. Okay. So I hold on to this. I hold shift to keep my ratio looking pretty good. Alright, good. Now, I will put this background over that. Okay, that doesn't work. So, what I gotta do is I gotta click on vintage background. Click on this little window here and change this from normal to multiply. There. Now my image is imposed over this background, and I have that working. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place a logo in. So I'm going to go File, Place Embedded. I'm going to scroll for my logo. Put this in my desktop also. This is my logo that I made for him. And since I have this over that, that is fine. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this tool here. It's polygonal lasso tool. First, I'm going to zoom in. And then with this polygonal lasso tool, I'm going to draw all over my logo. Now what's neat about this logo is I have this as the South African flag pointed downwards, but I don't have the ends reaching the ends, so you could see the M for his initials. I thought it was kind of a neat touch myself. But what makes Nelson Mandela an iconic figure in history is that he's the first democratic president of South Africa. And South Africa was a real mess with apartheid, because the white minority ruled, and most of the citizens were treated like garbage, and there were lots of stipulations to keep people poor and to not give them many opportunities. And it was more worse than civil rights in the United States, really. Anyways, besides the fact, he's a real hero, because he really liked to help people, and he really did all kinds of cool stuff for them. I read his book, or at least half of it. And he's got all kinds of stories where he stepped into life-threatening situations to help people. But anyways, you see for this lasso tool, I have this end, and then I have this touch where I'm beginning my lines. I see a circle, right? Well, if I touch it like this, then this lights up as completed. And so what I'll do with that next is I'm going to click on this paint bucket. I'm going to pick a color. Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on. I think I need to put a new layer first. Okay, so I'm going to click on this right here. I'm going to hit new layer. I guess this will be called layer 1. Not very creative. But then on this, now I can click my layer. I'm going to keep this a blue color, because that is one of the colors for South Africa. And so now I have this all lined up, and the way to get rid of this is to hit Control D to deselect. And then I don't have to worry about this. Grab my select tool, and I can move this logo as I want. Hold on, let me zoom out a second. Okay. Now I'm going to make this a tad smaller, just like that. And I'm going to pose it over his shoulder here. Alright, hit the check mark when I'm done. Alright, perfect. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, okay, so I showed the two layers coming together, so that's one trick. And then copying this with that logo, that's another trick. Okay, I've got a few more to show you here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to make a new layer. And click on this again, new layer. And then I'm going to right click this paint bucket, click on the gradient tool. I'm going to make a brand new gradient here. Aha, new gradient. Okay. I'm gonna call this Pride 2. Okay. And okay, so now I'm gonna right click this. This is how this window pops up. Okay, good. Now I can click on these stops down below here, pick a color. I'm gonna choose red. And then here I'm going to choose green. And then over here, I'm going to choose blue. Okay. Now up here, I can click on this for saturation. Or whatever. So I'm trying to make my new gradient here. Let's make this one black. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, so what do? You drag this off to delete them. You put these stops on top not on the bottom. So that's where you get your... Okay, yes. Beautiful. That's what I'm looking for there. Okay, so I have my gradient, right? So I hit OK. And then I take on one of these little styles for gradients. And then I have this line. And what I do is I draw my line like this, right across. And you might be thinking, oh no, I went over my picture and everything, but check this out. I'm going to go to normal and change this back to multiply. Now I have my image back on this again also. Now this looks a little weird, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this rectangular tool and go over it like that. And then I'm going to right click it and I'm going to hit via layer copy. Wait, I'm sorry. That's not the right one. I need to go back. Okay. Now right click, hit via layer cut. And there I have it. So let me take this eye off and I have my border. All right. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this layer here and click it, like double click it like that. Not right and left on the mouse, but just click the same button twice on the left. Then you come up with these little things you can do. Like I can drop a shadow on my letters. Change the opacity, how do you say that word, over my logo. Which is pretty cool. And then for my shadow, I can draw out a distance from that shadow. I can change the size of that shadow. I can change the angle of this shadow. See? And looks like there's not much more to show you here. I think I've done everything I was supposed to do. Alright. Yeah, so that is it. I have shown you everything for this lesson. I had to go back and look, but I believe I've shown you everything for this lesson. I hope you learned a little bit something about Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison for working with the ANC, with his civil rights group, because of apartheid and their racism and their oppression. And you know, this guy's gone through a lot of hurt for his people, but when he became president, it was really awesome. He's also written a book, as I said earlier. I read some of it, and he's actually received a Nobel Prize too, which really makes him a neat person. I definitely plan on, you know, reading some more about him and things like that. Anyways, tell me what you think. Save this as Photoshop image. Just gonna call this Mandela. No, hold on a second. I gotta name it this boring name because I'm trying to keep track of my homework. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to save it as a JPEG file. That's how I do this for my class. Alright. There we go. Options, quality. This is usually just 8. Alrighty. And that's everything, guys. I hope you learned something. Alright. Let me know how I can improve and stuff like that. This is Jovial Developer here, signing off. Alright, bye.